Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we'll start studying the first chapter of mathematics, rational and irrational numbers. Now let us recall the basic sets of numbers in mathematics. So the first set in mathematics is the counting numbers. This counting numbers, we start counting, always start counting with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So these numbers, counting numbers are called natural numbers. So natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Next to natural number, only one number is added to that set, which is 0, is called as whole numbers. So whole numbers start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, infinite set. Both the sets, natural number set and whole number sets are infinite. Here the smallest natural number is 1 and the smallest whole number is 0. The next two, these two sets is set of integers. In set of integers, both positive as well as negative numbers including 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 on 5, 6 infinite on the right side. Left to the 0 there are negative integers y, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Here also it is infinite set. Both the sets, all three sets are infinite, and here both sides it is infinite integers, set of integers. Next to this sets comes the rational numbers. Now what are rational numbers? The numbers in the form a upon b, number in the form a upon b are called rational numbers, where a and b in the form of fraction, a upon b is a fraction, where a and b are the integers. Among this, any integers, these are a and b are any integers, but this b is strictly not equal to 0. If b is 0, if this denominator is 0, the number does not exist. So strictly b is non-zero, so the number is called as rational number. The number in the form a upon b, where a and b are the integers and b is strictly non-zero integers. Should note that first, all integers are rational numbers, and second note, all fractions are also rational numbers, except in the fraction b should not be equal to 0. So see there are some examples. 2 upon 3, 2 is also integer, 3 is also integer, both are positive. Minus 5 upon 7 is also an integer, minus 5 and 7, so it is a rational number, a fraction. 12 upon 9 is also an integer, minus 117 and minus 8, both negative, it is also integer. Here down it is 1, minus 9 upon 1, it is also. So all these are the examples of rational numbers. All of you note down this thing in your notebook. Okay, now practice set 1.1, representing rational numbers on the number line. Now how to show these rational numbers on the number line? So first example is 2, 3 upon 2, 5 upon 2 and minus 3 upon 2. These numbers we have to show on this integer number line. This is the integer number line. You can see here 0 on right hand side, 1, 2, 3. These are at equal distance. The distance between 0 and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3 is equal. Same here, minus 0 and minus 1, minus 1 and minus 2, minus 2 and minus 3. The distance between these two interval between these two numbers is same. So draw the number line in such a manner that the distance between consecutive integers should be same. Okay, after drawing this number line, integer number line, you have to represent this rational numbers on this number line. Now first thing, for representing this rational number, first number is 3 upon 2. So first we should see the denominator. Now denominator of this rational fraction is rational number is 2. So you have to divide the interval, each interval. If it's here also 2, here also 2. So every interval we should divide into two equal parts. You have to divide the interval in two equal parts. So exactly take the midpoint with the help of your scale. First draw the number line at equal interval, give the numbering 1, 2, 3. Now just take 0 and 1. Here if you see, I had taken each interval at 10 centimeter. You can take as per the suitable 3 centimeter each interval, or 2 centimeter or 3 centimeter. So here 10 centimeter I had taken, so midpoint 5. So this is two equal parts. Then here two equal parts. You should divide every interval in two equal parts. Similarly, on left hand side, divide in two equal parts. Now, on right hand side, the fractions are like this is 1 upon 2. This is 1 is equal to 2 upon 2. This is 3 upon 2. Here 4 upon 2, that is equal to 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then 5 upon 2. And here 6 upon 2. Further if you get, here you will get 7 upon 2. In this manner, should represent this rational numbers on the right hand side. Similarly, on left hand side, that interval is divided into two equal parts. So this is 1 upon 2 minus negative. This is minus 2 upon 2, which is minus 1, minus 3 upon 2. Then this is minus 4 upon 2. This is minus 5 upon 2. This minus 6 upon 2 is minus 3. We'll simplify. This point is minus 7 upon 2, and here it is minus 8 upon 2. Now we have to represent 3 upon 2. So where is 3 upon 2? This is our 3 upon 2. So here we have represented 3 upon 2, highlighted. Next is 5 upon 2. So this is 5 upon 2, highlighted number, representing the number on number line, 5 upon 2. Then minus 3 upon 2 on left hand side, this is your minus 3 upon 2. Okay. In the same manner, second one. Now second one, if you see, 7 upon 5, minus 2 upon 5, minus 4 upon 5. The denominator is 5. So we have to divide each interval on the number line, integer number line, in 5 equal parts. In 5 equal parts. So whatever interval is there, this interval are fixed. These are at equal distance. So each interval we should divide in 5 equal parts. So with the help of scale, divide the distance between 0 and 1 into 5 parts. So first part, second part, third part, fourth part, and 5. Similarly, this also 1, 2 equal part, 3, 4, 5. Here I had taken this interval as 15 centimeter. So each interval, small part is 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So 3 5s are 15. 15 is divided into 5 parts. Here also same thing. The distance between 1 and 2 is 15 centimeter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 centimeter each part. So it is divided in 5 equal parts. Similarly, in the same manner, here also each number integer is at a distance of 15 centimeter. So divide in 5 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That is same manner 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So dividing in 3 centimeter I had divided here, each 15 centimeter part. So divided in 5 equal parts every interval. Now we have to represent 7 upon 5. First, this is 0. This is now 5 equal parts. 1 upon 5. Then 2 upon 5. 3 upon 5. 4 upon 5. And this number is here 5 upon 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Then next is 6. This part is 6 upon 5. This point is 7 upon 5. This point is 8 upon 5. This point is 9 upon 5. And here 10 upon 5. And so on. Further we can extend at interval of 3 centimeter. That is 11 upon 5 and so on. 12 upon 5. Similarly, on left hand side, negative minus 1 upon 5, minus 2 upon 5, minus 3 upon 5, minus 4 upon 5 and minus 5 upon 5, that is minus 1. This point is minus 6 upon 5, minus 7 upon 5, minus 8 upon 5, minus 9 upon 5, here minus 10 upon 5 and minus 11 upon 5 and so on. So now we have to represent the following numbers. First number is 7 upon 5. So where is 7 upon 5? On right hand side positive. So this is the 7 upon 5. So highlight it and represent on the number line. Highlight the number. Minus 7 upon 5. Next is minus, no, not minus 7 upon, it is 7 upon 5. First number. Now minus 2 upon 5, which will come on left hand side. Here it is minus 1 upon 5, minus 2 upon 5. Represent on number line minus 2 upon 5. Similarly, minus 4 upon 5, here it is. So minus 4 upon 5. Highlight it and represent on the number line. In this manner, we can represent any number on the number line, a rational number on the number line. All of you write this in your notebook. Okay, first, here question number 2, observe the number line and answer the following question. Now number line is given this manner, where each interval is divided into 4 parts. So denominator of the fraction is 4. So first we'll divide. We have divided already. Now write down the integer numbers, rational numbers on the number line. First is 1 upon 4 on right hand side. This is 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4, 4 upon 4. Then 5 upon 4, 6 upon 4, 7 upon 4 and 8 upon 4. 9 upon 4, 10 upon 4, 11 upon 4, 12 upon 4. Then 13 upon 4 and so on right hand side. Similarly on left hand side, negative numbers, negative integers, minus 1 upon 4, minus 2 upon 4, minus 3 upon 4, minus 4 upon 4. Then minus 5 upon 4, minus 6 upon 4, minus 7 upon 4, minus 8 upon 4. Then minus 9 upon 4, after minus 2, minus 10 upon 4, minus 11 upon 4 and minus 12 upon 4, means 4 3s are 12, minus 3 and minus 13 upon 4 and so on left hand side. Now first question is, which number is indicated by point B? Which number is indicated by point B? Which number is this? The integer number by point B indicated is minus 10 upon 4. Second question is, which point indicates the number? The number is given 1 3 upon 4. Now it is the mixed number, so convert it into the fraction. Multiply here. 4 is the denominator. 4 ones are 4. 4 into 1 plus 3. 4 ones are 4 plus 3 upon 4. That is 7 upon 4. Now this 7 upon 4, this point, this is equivalent to 7 upon 4. This point indicate, this number indicate which point? 7 upon 4. It indicates point C. Third question. Third question is, state whether the statement, the point D denotes 5 upon 2. It's true or false. Point D denote, point D. Now point D denotes which number? 10 upon 4, which is equivalent to 5 into 2 and 2 into 2. Common multiple factors. So 5 upon 2. Yes, point D denotes it is true statement. So in this manner we can find any point. Not what are the coordinates of point A? Coordinate of point A is -3. Coordinate of point E is -6 upon 4. O is 0. The point, the number 1 represent point F. The number 7 upon 4 represent point C, and so on. In this manner we can study the integer number line, and we can find the rational numbers on the number line in this manner. All of you solve this exercise in your notebook.